I guess, cool. That's awesome. I'm so glad that that didn't work. Well, it looks like things don't just work the way you expect. What am I gonna learn that with Minecraft mod packs, you gotta, like, get a PhD? What am I gonna learn, you know? Ooh, the grass grew in! Splendid. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's very good. Cause see, I had a whole plan for this. I was, like I said at the beginning, I just don't want to go crazy. So we're gonna come in here, we're gonna plant some stuff. Oh, yeah, very nice. Very nice. I'm gonna go ahead and bust this here. There goes a dirt block. I can't get that. That's a dirt block I'm never getting back. Well, I'll get these pipes to work. There are actually other options for item ducts, for pipes for items, I guess. I think even in this mod pack there's other options. So yeah, let's go ahead and let this turn into dirt or grass as well. And then that way we can have shelved pieces of stuff just hanging around. I don't like this. Look at this. You can see this grass lining here. It gives away that right above here is just open space. I don't like that. It breaks the illusion. It just means we got to put a block above it, break it, and then replace it. And then it's there. Immersion reestablished. Oh, God. Close enough. See? There. I'm a little less insane now thanks to that being there. I'm a little less insane, and it's just wonderful. Okay. Blood magic, though. I guess we actually have to get more blocks because we have to make ourselves a monster spawning cave. If I actually want to make a monster spawner, that's a whole other situation. I haven't made a monster spawner, though, since, well, the last time I played Minecraft with Anasia, I think. We did Captive Minecraft, and I ended up making this big old monster spawner that we used to get materials. And it was quite the contraption. It did take quite the amount of time, but it was efficient after setting it up, after all. I'm not going to do that, though. I'm just going to make myself, like, a platform further away where they can spawn. But we also have to be smart about this, because if we go out to that platform and we create a bottleneck for them, they could kill me. Also, if there's a creeper, it could kill me, or it could blow up the floor and throw us into space. So we need something that's strong enough to withstand creepers, but we also we need to be smart about this. We have to put up barriers. We have to put up things that can stop them, that can stop creeper explosions. So I'm thinking, like, fences? That's sorry, I know there's more complicated ways to do this, but that's just all I got right now. Fences. I don't want to be sitting over here, you know, and then a creeper explodes this, and then I fall into the sky. I mean, literally, I think just about anywhere a creeper could explode me, I would fall into the sky and die, and I would lose all these wonderful, wonderful things, and that would be terrible. Okay, so therein is the question. Like CD Banana says, obsidian. We could use obsidian. It's not the most expensive thing in here. In fact, I think, what can we pick up? Stop it. No, it's not your time. We could pick up a bunch of obsidian. We could at least make obsidian out of, like, the barrier. And yes, we're using a lot of excellent magic cream, but hear me out. I don't want to die. Even 40 blocks of obsidian isn't exactly going to be enough. So I don't know. I guess we'll prototype this in dirt because I don't want to have to use my diamond pickaxe constantly, but I guess we'll go over here. This is the platform that will, well, okay, cobblestone, whatever. Once we get closer to the platform, in fact, what am I doing? Whatever, I'll just do obsidian. I did this on, look at this, it's Neapolitan ice cream of Minecraft blocks. I just made you a pretty picture, okay? It's beautiful. Even the platform over is not exactly going to take up a small amount of obsidian. We're already running low here. So like I said, I don't want to bottleneck myself, but here I've gone and done it. So, you know, I guess we're going to need a lot more obsidian than that. What am I going to learn? Everything that I want to do, even small projects, require like 3 stacks of anything. So we're going to have a narrow area that goes across here, and then once we get closer to the actual platform where they're spawning, we're going to have a little enclosure, right? Because they have to have darkness. They can't spawn unless there's like below a certain level of light. It has to be pretty dang dark. Like, no, I'm talking like no light, okay? So once we get closer to there, we'll widen out the platform, and then we'll have this door and this fence that kind of opens up into this. Basically, we're going to create a sky egg. Okay, it's going to be a sky egg. And yeah, let me see. Apples convert into 128 excellent magic creams each. And obsidian's only 64? That seems kind of cheap. That seems kind of very cheap. Fine, I'll take 3 stacks of... You know what? No, I know better. I'm gonna take every obsidian you have, table. Every single obsidian is what I need. Or else, you know? I think this is just whatever. If we don't need it, we can put it back inside the transmutation table. Thanks to the transmutation table and it buying stuff for the exact price that it sold us stuff for, which is, by the way, incredible. I know that's not realistically how business works, but no, there's no loss. We can just put stuff back in it if we end up using too much. That, though, is something I want to avoid, because then I'm going to have to sit here like this. Even the Minecraft music left. Even the Minecraft music can't be bothered by this. Yeah, see, that's annoying. Also, if I fall, I'm going to lose my diamond pickaxe, which was quite expensive. It really was expensive. I think monsters need to be 24 blocks away, or you need to be 24 blocks away for them to start spawning, so I'm just going to go ahead and give this, like, a sizable, you know, a sizable thing. Dungeon number 0! Thank you so much for the 100 bits. Dungeon number 0 says, hurrah for dark rituals in Minecraft again. Truly, it is like Kakujo never left. Yeah, except this time it's actually, like, written into the game. Before I found my ways to do the dark rituals, I mean, or rather, I was forced. I was up against the wall and I had no choice, obviously. But, just for the record, and in case anyone asks. How many blocks is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I'd say that's far enough away. I'd say that's pretty far. I mean, we also need to widen out this platform a bit. So yeah, for starting here, we're going to widen this out. And we're going to turn this into its own thing. Like that, like that. Widen that out like that. And bring that over. It's going to be real nice, okay? See? I knew it. I'm going to need so many stacks of obsidian. But Joe's not falling into the sky. Not today. That is not what's going to happen. Was that right? Wait, I gotta have this thing symmetrical or I'm gonna flip the flip out. I will freak. If it's not symmetrical, I won't do it. I'll give up. I'll fall into the sky. Okay. It's just a requirement. It's gotta be symmetrical or it's no good. Okay. I'd say this is about wide enough. All right. So it'll widen out into this. We're just gonna have this whole thing. I feel like I'm maybe giving the monsters too much room. Because I kind of want to keep them in an enclosed space, and I also don't want too many to spawn, you know? That might be ill-advised. 1 and 2 and 2. Or, I guess rather, 2 and 3 and 2. There. That's good, I think. You know, it's not until I get a look at it from this far away, but that's a pretty small island floating in the sky. That's pretty scary. I feel like I know it's just a video game, but I feel like I just got something in my eye. Like the wind's blasting me in the face, and I just got like a speck of dust. Actually, hold on. Okay, it's too real, I guess. It's just too real. That got too real for me for a second there. We also are going to want to probably narrow this path in again pretty soon, because think about it, each row of this is going to take like 16, maybe 20 obsidian, and we're going to run out of stacks really fast. So yeah, let's just narrow this back in. We're going to make an egg shape. That was my plan. No! You're not supposed to go there! Oh, God. So anyway, how are you guys doing? CD Banana, thanks for the 5, 10, 15 bits. Dungeon number 0 says, if I have to grind bits for more KJ lore, I will. Yeah, don't worry. I'm sure I'll end up doing something to get my stuff back. I'm sure it'll be... If I were to fall into the sky, that would be grounds for, like, you know, another ritual. But so far, this map has provided everything I needed. And worst case, I have this handy-dandy shop, which has some pretty cool stuff in it, actually. I also noticed that inside the shop, there's all these other things that I just haven't really been paying attention to. For instance, you could just buy loot crates. Now, I know what you're saying. I know what you're about to say. Joe, don't do it. Don't buy into the loot crate economy. However, these things can have so much stuff in it. There's a chance that they could be common all the way to legendary. I know. How is that different from any other loot crate system? But hold on. It could be legendary, and it could have really good stuff inside of it. There's only a 0.04% chance, but inside those chests can be game-breaking things. Game-winning things. Okay? CD Bennett, thanks for the 5 bits. Oh, they said I need an odd evolution. Oh, okay. The baby. Right, the baby over there. The men, yeah. They could turn into an... We don't see many odd evolutions, that's very true. But yeah, we could get some loot boxes, and we could get some cool stuff, or we could straight up buy some of these things. Let me see, what else was there? There was the unbreakable wand, which I don't know what that is at all. It's from Better Builders, though, so I assume it's something for placing down blocks en masse or something like that. I don't know. Oh, great. Cool obsidian. You know what? I'm just going to leave you there. People are going to be like, what is this? What does this piece represent? And I'm going to be like, it represents whatever you match. It's up to the viewer's interpretation, is what it is. And then they're going to think I'm so profound, and they're going to give me money. So just 3? Just 3 and then 4? Okay. I don't think wanting symmetry is neurotic. I think wanting symmetry is wanting peace and balance. Okay, that's all I want is balance. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And this is building, not music, but 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and is a very satisfying feeling to me. Okay, and then we'll leave 2 spaces. 2 spaces, not 1 space. I gotta get rid of this. I'm sorry. If it doesn't taper right. Okay, I'm not like a professional pixel artist or anything, but I have standards. Okay. Leopard Heart says it represents OCD. Maybe. There we go. See, it's got to taper into... I don't know who you are, but you are not going to be in my will. 1, 2, 3, and then... Yeah, there we go. 1 and 2? Oh, okay. Never mind. I guess we're doing 1 and 2. I guess that's what we're doing right now, isn't it? 1 and 2 and what? Okay, never mind. It's a 1. There. Now we've got a weird kind of, well, it's actually a very squat egg, but it's more than enough space to serve as the platform we need for the monsters. We don't have to make the walls out of obsidian, because I'm only concerned about falling through the floor into my death. So I think this is good. I think that otherwise this is like ready to just, I guess, slap a bunch of obsidian on top of, and then it's ready for prime time. We could even start small, since we only need a couple monsters. And again, we really don't want them to, I don't know, to get too large. Like we don't want their numbers to grow too much. So perhaps we should give them just a small space, a small little. We'll create some compartments. We'll create some containers, shall we? Hold on, let me go get some more cobblestone. We'll create multiple little huts. You know, and so that way we can, like, open a block, there'll be a monster inside, we can hack it to death. Whatever we need to do. Oh, right, we're out of excellent magic cream. I need more apples. Have you guys been... You guys have not been making many apples. I guess you've been... That's not fair of me, I'm sorry. I'm doing that corporate fat cat thing. You guys have been making plenty of apples. I'm just making too much stuff. I'm sorry. I will hire more trees. I will not try to push more blood. I will not try to push my workforce and squeeze more blood out of my existing workforce. I will be a decent person. Let me go ahead and just, like, I'm gonna put this on the side like this, because we can make this, I don't know why I did that. We can make this symmetrical. We leave 2 spaces over here, and this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wide. And if we've got 2 spaces on this side, we'll start here and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, and there. It's symmetrical. It's beautiful. That's absolutely splendid. And I'm also going to put a little safety wall over here just in case I start, like, running and talking and I don't look where I'm going. You know, it happens. More often than it should, I'll admit, but it happens. Okay, there. Some little bumpers. Okay? If you gotta have bumpers to have fun bowling, that's fine, okay? That's valid. Alright, you're allowed to have bumpers when you go bowling. I mean, not that I do. You know, that's for babies. I don't put bumpers on bowling. I'm either, like, really good at bowling or really bad at bowling. There's never an in-between. There's never, like, oh, I got most of the pins. Cool, that's okay. Although I frankly find that very frustrating. I would always prefer to get every pin or no pin. And that's always how it is. I just go for it. You'd think I would be better. My grandpa and my grandma on my dad's side, they both, like, love the heck out of bowling. And my grandpa surprised the crap out of me when I was in like my late teens. I'd never gone bowling with my grandfather. I'd never thought of even the notion of going bowling with my grandfather. I could never even picture my grandfather bowling. He's a very, like, sturdy, just average height Native American guy that owns a ranch thing. Like, got a bunch of land and has little, like, chickens and cows and horses and stuff. And then to see this this stout man just put on a bowling glove and just like swan pose was the most shocking thing to me ever. Was it like in those movies where the girl who is, well, to be fair, already attractive takes down her hair and suddenly becomes more attractive? Probably a bad analogy. But yes, it was like that kind of shocking moment, like, holy cow, my grandfather can twist his torso. He has range of motion in his torso. What? It was that kind of thing. And I already enjoyed bowling before that, but then it was past that point that I was like, I gotta get good at bowling. But it's always like that. I go for the full pose, and then it either hits the gutter immediately or strikes. There's never an in-between. Night Sage says, symmetry is key. Everything must be aesthetically pleasing. Agreed. Agreed. When people see this, I want them to know that this is a serious place for serious people. You know? Only serious kids get to play here, because there's monsters. Okay, if we don't have symmetry, then that's just like saying from the get-go that we're not giving this place the due reverence that it deserves. Okay? Because they're monsters, sure, but we're using them. Maybe they're not willingly giving us their souls, but they are giving us their souls, and we're trying to show some, at least small semblance of gratitude for that, okay? And I show that in the form of symmetry. Let me just get a nice back look. Yes. Good. Perfect. Yes. Perfect symmetry. Good. Not a block out of place. Now it would be good if I had some kind of door. That would be fantastic. Although I suppose doors let light in, don't they? Is this enough room for a monster to spawn? What am I saying? Of course it is. This is enough room for anything to spawn. In fact, this is even enough room for Enderman to spawn, which we might not want. No Enderman, please. Yeah, no Enderman. I gotta put a sign up front that says no Enderman. Although I suppose making a low ceiling is akin to making a sign that says no Enderman. So now all we have to do... Why did I make the room so big? I guess I want to make room for spiders. So the idea is that once there's a monster inside, we're going to break this block and we're just gonna... We're gonna get at him, okay? And hopefully not die. I don't know what kind of monsters this mod pack has. I don't know if this mod pack is the kind of thing that adds monsters. I can't imagine that it would be, because that seems like it wouldn't make any sense. But just in case... I think we need to stop being naked. I think we might want to put on some armor. And there actually is quite a bit of interesting armor here. Look, check out the armory section of the shop. We've got options. We can go goth. We can go... Wait, is that it? Oh, we can go Harry Potter fan. We could go future. We could go eco-warrior. It seems like that's our options for armor, and it does seem like in a lot of situations these all require some form of power. Well, not all of them. Of course, the industrial craft stuff requires power. Thaumcraft stuff is not bad. I don't know what warping means, so I don't want to mess with things that I don't understand. I suppose if we keep going down Thaumcraft's path, then we'll hit a point where we just know what that means, you know? CD Banana says, I like the Harry Potter fan set. Yeah? What was that? There was, this one? Yeah, the Wyvern stuff from Draconic Evolution. Hold control for upgrade. You can upgrade this. RF capacity. Yeah, this one requires RF from thermal expansion. So it's like, might be best to find something for now that doesn't require power. Like, for instance, the Dark Matter helmet. Doesn't seem like these have anything particularly strange about them. It's got a respectable amount of armor on it. They're quite expensive, though. I only have enough for one piece. We could also take... Botania. Armor set. Will of the Ancients. 20% less mana cost on mana tools and rods. I don't care about that. I don't play with Botania. I don't like Botania. I really just don't care for it. After I spent, like, days working on it and finding out that you can't actually go to other dimensions, that the portals are just item exchange things, I got real super disappointed. We could do Industrial Craft, because I love Industrial Craft, and the cost of the suits aren't particularly bad. The armor you get is the same as from the Dark Matter boots, but it does, I think it gives a boost if you have power in it. I think, oh, no. I think without power, it just doesn't do anything. So, that's the exchange. You could get the Dark Matter boots, but you pay more straight up beast coins, or you could get the Industrial Craft stuff, but it does require more power. And we don't really have a super robust power grid right now. We're just running on coal still. We're running on chickens. That's not like a metaphor. We're actually running, I'm kind of running on chicken power because my chickens are laying coal. And that's kind of what we're doing. But could be nice. Could be good protection. Maybe we shouldn't even be looking at the shop. What about quests? Because I know we have... There's like a combat mastery one in here, isn't there? There's mob slaughter. Armor mastery. Maybe armor mastery. Diamonds, flux, elementium, supremium. Elementium? Really? What is that? That's a Botania thing? Oh. Gem helmet, draconic helmet. These are all things that I believe would require some investment. Certainly some investment in time. Jetpack! Okay. Simply Jetpacks 2. That's the mod, is Simply Jetpacks. There was a first one and they were like, that's not enough. Look at that. Simply Jetpacks 2. We need more jetpacks, they said to themselves. I'm down for that. I respect the hell out of that one. But yeah, let's look at mob slaughter. Loot fabricator, spawner. See, the thing about these spawners that I guess they do straight up spawn monsters, but like in this one it says it needs a syringe of the appropriate type. Let's just go ahead and go with the old-fashioned mob spawner and just hope that mobs spawn. But yeah, there was totally other armor around here somewhere. Whatever. No need to sit here and consider it any longer. We should just grab something. Let's grab the Industrial Craft 2 stuff. It's fairly cheap, so if it doesn't quite work out and ends up being too expensive power-wise, then we'll just make some good old-fashioned iron armor. Like, we're gonna be taking swings at monsters that are stuck inside of a hut. I think we'll be okay as long as we have at least just some basic armor. Oh, but look how cool that is. Oh, I'm RoboCop. You can even still see my freaking Kakujo smirk. Wonderful. That's wonderful. El Naso, welcome to the stream. El Naso says, Thaumcraft is awesome. It's not for everyone, though. I agree. Like, back on Thaumcraft 2, why am I going super fat? Did this thing come with EU loaded on it? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, it's a jetpack! Oh, it's got a jetpack built in. What did that take? Did it take stuff? Did that take... So it comes preloaded with 10 million EU, which is actually insane. Hey Lux, welcome. It's a jetpack. Holy crap, it's a jetpack, and I can run super duper fast. It's gonna be a freaking sweet like 3 weeks, you guys. I'm gonna go on a bender. It's gonna be a sweet 3 weeks, but then eventually I'm gonna run out of power, and I'm not gonna have near enough power to load this thing. Look at this. Even with just running, I've got down to 9.99 million EU. It's gonna be a pretty sweet ride until that point. I think what would be smart until we get a more robust energy grid would be to place a chest next out to that area, and go ahead and maybe just put on this armor when we're ready to fight a monster. I know. Maybe from even just watching what I just did, you can feel how intoxicated by the power I am and how much I never want this. I never want this to end. Oh, that's the power. That's the power. Look at that. Oh no, just kidding. No. Oh wait. Oh no. Psyched you out. Psyched you out. Just kidding. See, it's fine. It's intoxicating. But with power, you have to be responsible. I'm not going to do the Spider-Man quote. It comes with a bit of self-preservation, okay? You got to be smart about this stuff, okay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry to have to come down on you like this, but we just can't. Oh man, that made me like super hungry apparently. Was I like, clinching the entire time? That's fair. If I were in the sky with a jetpack, at least for like the first year I was using it, I'd be like when I'm on a roller coaster. I'm not the kind of person that throws their arms up in the air and goes, woo! I'm the kind of person that goes, you know, that's just me. That's who I am, that's how I am. I need way more fence. Can I just, like, not deal with the recipe for fence? I hate making the recipe for fence. Thank you. Thank you for giving me 64 fence game. I really appreciate that. Oh. Luxidin says, time to almost fall off platforms. No. No, 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 no. I gotta make it safe. I gotta make it safe for everyone. There. It's like the sky bridge. I don't know why I said the sky bridge. Lots of things have sky bridges, but this is like my sky bridge. When people say which sky bridge, I'm gonna be like the sky bridge. It's mine. It's the only one that's on this godforsaken island. See, this is why I shouldn't wear this armor. Because right then I was like, oh, here we go flying again. And I remember a long time ago, the last time that I was blessed with a jetpack in Minecraft, I totally took it off and thought I still had it, and I jumped off a cliff to my death. See, we should never get me used to having a jetpack. I'm just going to go ahead and say that right now. We should never let me get used to having a jetpack, because I'm going to not be able to adjust to the fact that I don't have it, even though I only wore that thing for like a minute. Alright, we need to line this thing with flame, so that way monsters don't spawn on the bridge. That would be kind of That would be kind of bad. No, no, no. See, I don't know exactly how many blocks apart I want to set these things. I know a torch can broadcast light levels required to prevent mob spawning for 6 blocks in each direction. And then it kind of creates like a diamond pattern around itself. But I don't want to take any chances, so I'm just going to kind of light this place up. Okay? Mobs are going to spawn inside those domes. We don't want them spawning anywhere else. Anywhere else. And knowing my luck, they will spawn everywhere if I don't place these torches liberally. This is the point at which I kind of want to press F7 to make sure that my stuff is, my light is sufficient. I kind of want to do that, but I'm not going to, okay? I'm going for realism, you know, I'm trying to keep that beautiful immersion that only Minecraft is capable of, because it's very realistic, okay? You may not realize it. Oh, what if mobs spawn up there, though? Oh, that's not good. What if mobs spawn up there, though? Oh, that's not good either. See, look, symmetry. It's gotta have symmetry. Beautiful. I guess if any mob spawn, it might be up on top of those eggs, but I think it's fine. And we're not gonna fall off the sky bridge or anything. Everything's great. Except this right here makes me nervous. I'm gonna patch that in. Let me just grab myself some bush. There we go. Apply liberally to danger zone. Sorry, Daisy, I'm sorry. You're in the danger zone, buddy. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know if anyone, like, should have told you, but that's the danger zone. Actually, yeah, that's the danger zone. No. No, 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 no. I'm not gonna die today. I'm not gonna die today or tomorrow. No, who left this danger zone here? I need to talk to Mike from danger zone. Mike is not doing their job. There we go. Oh, it's so safe. This is safety. Okay. This right here. That's safety. So now we just gotta wait for the magic to happen. And I suppose for added effect, we might want to kind of like just go about our business and focus on something else for now. Look at this. This is supposed to send stuff. Why are you not working? I don't know why the electric... Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and ask questions to the void, okay? I'm actually going to Google this. It seems like it's very self-explanatory there, but the servo is a multi-part attachment to thermodynamics, item ducts, and fluid ducts. It is used to pull items or fluids from blocks into item ducts or fluid duct pipe networks. There are 5 types of servos, each with different speeds and levels of potential filtering on their inputs. We do have servos. Extract items and fluids from something. The thing is, I feel like we shouldn't have to use that for the electric sorting machine, because the thing outputs on its own. It's supposed to. But we also have this mysterious issue of only one side being considered a valid inventory, and ironically, it's the one with the pipe that goes the longest, so you would think that it wouldn't count, and yet for some reason here it do. I don't know. I guess we have all the materials needed for it. Let's just go ahead and craft ourselves a... Let's just make ourselves a servo. We just need iron and redstone. Take out me iron, take out me redstone, and it needs some glass. You need glass? Are you serious right now? Really? Okay. Whatever. There. Just pop a... Oh, okay. My bad. Just pop a servo in there. Just put a servo. So when I place this thing down, it... What is it? Does it actually go on the end of something? Oh, I think it actually goes on the end of something is what it is. So if I do this, it then is able to control things. Decrease stack size extracted. I mean, it only has to be 1. And then what? Do you actually put a filter on here? Or is that just... Okay, this is a white list. So this is a black list. And so whenever it's applied a redstone signal, it should work. Let's just test that out by slapping a redstone torch next to it. And if it doesn't work, then we'll bail on the item ducts, as sad as I am that didn't work. Okay, what if I just... I don't know. Do you want this right here? Do you want me to... I guess you want me to put a block down, don't you? So picky. So very particular. Okay. I sure hope you work. I can't get an angle on it. No, my parkour! Chickens, don't laugh at me. I did my best. My parkour! No, Donald. You're not allowed to be here right now. I double tapped to run. What happened? I feel like it's really hard to parkour ever since they switched even single-player Minecrafts to internal servers. Okay, so if I do that... It does light up. Yeah. It totally lights up. So it should be pulling from the machine, and yet it does not. Regardless of whether or not it's a blacklist or a... Oh! Oh. Well, it lives! It totally works! So it's going to be taking things slowly and passing them through along here. So for some reason, even though the electric sorting machine ejects items, the item ducts from thermal expansion can simply not work unless it has a servo attached to it. It's just some borderline... It's just like a borderline incompatibility thing. So the other thing that we need to make sure is that once it gets down to this point, it won't take the bread out. If it takes the bread out, then that's bad. And that means it's just sucking anything out of the side and it's not respecting the filters. It's not respecting the filters.